Hello Aries Collective, this is Adjwoa the mystical deity. I'm glad you're here for your spiritual ascension reading. This is the reading where we determine your spiritual growth through reading the chakras, okay, and seeing what's going on. Is the only process that I know how to dig into your spiritual process and the growth that is happening internally, okay. So we're going to look at your past, your present, and your future growth on your spiritual ascension path. First, we're going to look at what's hidden that's going on the spiritual level that you're not consciously aware, but you're doing it. Okay, what is hidden? You're mastering your visualization skills and connection to divine. There's deep spiritual work happening there. And I just saw 111, so I think you are in the beginning of it. Okay, some of you, my Aries, you are going through, beneath the surface, you don't realize that some of you are going through either an overall sacral chakra awakening, which is in the areas of your passion, desires, your creativity, your relationships, your self-worth, your DNA, which is maternal energies, are all connected to that aspect, sexuality, all that stuff. So you're going to be working on all this ancestral DNA, mother, bloodline kind of issues has been going on and coming up on your spiritual growth. So you may be learning different things about what's going on in your family bloodlines through your mother's maternal line. You may be learning some things about your love life and the way you love and receive and share love. You're also learning and dealing with things that have to do with connecting with true divine light and consciousness. And I feel like this happened because you were working and using visualization as a form of gateway to bring in your manifestations, and that really opened up your connection to divine light and consciousness on your crown chakra even wider. Okay, there's an opening that happened because I feel the more you visualize through meditation, the more you open the connection up to divine consciousness. All right. Now, let's look at what growth has been going on for you, divine source. What growth has been going on for the Aries collective in the past recent 3 months at least? What's been going on in the past? What growth? Okay. Self-expression. You're doing what your soul wants. You're expressing the desires of your soul. You're living in that light. Your dreams have been giving you directions on what needs to be done so that you can be doing more of what your soul wants. You stepped into a space where you took responsibility more in who you are. You practice your self-discipline when it comes to your spiritual growth and taking responsibility in that. There is serious growth that happened on your spiritual ascension, on your soul level, because I feel like for a lot of you, you probably stepped into your North Node more and you do more of the things that is expected of your soul by being disciplined, being responsible, and that kind of made you grow, and you follow through with the signs in your dreams. You probably dreamt more, and your dreams were all expressing what's going on with you on your conscious level and what is about to happen. And you can see that coming into your life. You've been listening and taking these guidance that your soul has been sending you, or even spirit has been sending you. And I feel like this has this really rose your vibration, where you started to express yourself and people could feel your high vibrational energy on the physical level, where it echoed deeper within yourself and within them, like they could feel your vibe on a higher level, you know. I really like this upgrades for you. There's nothing more powerful than being able to stay responsible and stick with your plans and goals on the physical level, because you are able to do that, staying on your path on the soul level, and it extending to your physical life. This means that you work hard, you're a good person that sticks with your routines, go to work or do whatever it is that you have to do. You are very responsible. You don't, you know, live off anybody. You know, you are in charge of your life, which is a boss energy to me, you know. So I like that on a physical level, what it does. And the self-expression is just amazing. Your communication is off the chain. It's of intense, deep knowledge and expression. Let's look at what is happening now on your spiritual level, on your spiritual growth, is what I'm trying to say. For the Aries collective spirit, what is happening now for them? Oh my God, this is too much, spirit. Let's do it again. I just want 3 cards. What is happening now on Aries collective spiritual growth? Okay. Aries. Okay, so we are looking at a growth in the self-esteem area, and you grounding your ideas. Obviously, when you practice this grounding, which is bringing your ideas and your spiritual information into the material world and making it work for you, a lot of it works. A lot of times it works well when you do some of the grounding exercise, like walking barefooted, being a part of nature, trusting and respecting and believing in nature, spirits, elemental forces, Mother Earth, and giving back in some form of way. Maybe you water the plants, maybe you pick up trash off the ground, maybe you spend time, you know, with the trees, with the animals, or something that is selfless, that is connected to earth. And with that, you also grow spiritually, and you ground all your ideas by doing that. And when these spiritual ideas or messages or information comes through to you, you're able to process it in a way that it upgrades your self-esteem and moves your confidence even higher through the process of you learning to love yourself and seeing your self-worth and the things that you can do when you focus and take charge of yourself and do what must be done to stay in the right direction that is in alignment with your soul, your north node, once again, and also all the things that you are working on. You're moving slow but steady and practicing self-control. So I really like these upgrades that are happening on your solar plexus, your throat chakra, and your base chakra. Let's look at the future, what's going to be happening. I feel like by you taking responsibility more on your soul's purpose and doing the things, the spiritual practices and the physical practices that needs to happen, you have really become more confident than you normally are, because you're naturally a confident person, my Aries. But this is a different upgrade. This is like having confidence in spirituality, having confidence in following through with your soul's purpose. Okay, that's a whole different level. For instance, like maybe you were scared that, you know, an example, like a spirit appears to you. You've gained so much confidence now that you don't care. You're not afraid anymore. Do you understand? That's the kind of level I'm talking about. The type of confidence that has come over you is confidence to take charge on your spiritual goals. Okay, and the physical goals, obviously. Let's look at the future here. Oh my God, you have some scattered energy too. Some of you in the future would be going through a third eye chakra awakening, a solar plexus awakening, or you'll be deepening these energies, which is going to help you to create more financial security for yourself. I have seen the crown chakra twice. I feel like some of you are going through crown chakra awakening, and at the end, at the basis of all this, that's what's happening. But there's a lot of deepening happening, even and open for some of you for the first time, opening your third eye chakra in the near future, or some of you already are open, but it's a level up in there, or deepening happening on this chakra, right? I also see that some of you are like also opening up your solar plexus, or you are removing blocks from your solar plexus and your third eye chakra. So this, I feel like this could be read as blockages that are happening or going to happen in the near future in these areas of your life, or you could be opening for some of you, or deepening. So it's 3 different levels here. Either you are already open and you're deepening up or stepping up higher in this growth in your chakras, or some of you are literally going to be experiencing certain blockages in this area. Or on the positive side, which is where I want to keep it, you are deepening this chakra, and this is making you set more personal boundaries. By becoming more, feeling this empowerment within yourself, you are setting more personal boundaries. You're becoming more authentic, and you're making choices that are in alignment with your soul purpose. All right, and for now, I feel like in the future you are going to become more assertive in the areas when it comes to creating finances for yourself, abundance, your financial life. And this is going to help you to set yourself free more, right, and become more happier as a person. And I feel like when these money doors open for you on a spiritual level, it's going to create a lot of opportunities that are going to come up to you and open doors for you from a spiritual level onto the physical level, where you would be exposed to a lot of opportunities that's going to help you to start working on this aspect of your life. So it's like the spiritual doors to you making money is going to open up in the future. An opportunity is coming for you. This has been happening in different times of your life. Another door is coming, so take advantage of it when it happens to create abundance in your life. Practicing self assertiveness and making the right choices would help the situation also in the near future. You would become more authentic and become more empowered. Feel that, because your solar plexus, which is connected to your sign Aries anyway, would receive so much more light energy that you feel so strong and unbreakable and so powerful to go after this. And I feel like this, your intuition opening, is also going to help you to see the signs more and understand your intuitive nurtures even more, to go after certain opportunities that may open up for you, or certain creative sparks, whatever it is, however it comes to you, is going to help you to accumulate financial freedom here. All right, my Aries. So pretty much I feel like there's a lot of spiritual awakening in the near future for you, or deepening in the near future for you. But like underneath all this, some of you are literally going through a crown chakra awakening too. Let's look at the obstacle that you may be facing on your spiritual ascension path. Obstacles, dealings with issues of success, or getting what you put out, the efforts you put out on your work life. What else? Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to, or have been successful in moving forward in your jobs, your physical life jobs, or even spiritually, like being able to use the strength of your will to attain your goals in a place where maybe you got what you put in. But in this winning, you may have been distracted. Okay, underneath the deck you have oppression. So whilst you were winning on the physical level, because you have so much willpower and strength and energy to go after your desires and goals, which in a way made you successful or put you in a position where you're putting a lot of energy into whatever it is you're doing and you're seeing the results. On a spiritual level, this could mean that what I said earlier, like whatever practice you were doing, which is to me a lot of visualization, it opened you up to spirit more, and you started to see the results of you being strong and standing firm on visualizing and doing your spiritual practice and seeing the results of that. Okay, but I also see that all of this started to become a burden for you. Okay, it became a burden because it was like you felt overwhelmed maybe by all the stuff you need to do to keep things together to win. You know, you exhausted your energy, you are tired from doing so much on the spiritual level and even on the physical level just to win. And that's the obstacle that you are facing on your spiritual path. The fact that you are burdened by so much that you have to do, and so much work and so much on your plate just to keep succeeding in life. So maybe you need to lighten your load. What do you think? Let's look at the spiritual gift that is emerging or that you have that you need to practice on. What spiritual gift is emerging or that the Aries already have or that will be experiencing on the soul level? Spirit, what spiritual gift is emerging for the Aries collective? Spirit, my source, what spiritual gift is emerging or that they have that they are growing on? What spiritual gift is emerging for the Aries collective? Spirit, I feel like you try different ways, different approaches to get to your spiritual goals or your gifts. Look at that. Interesting. You're naturally clairvoyant, but Spirit is asking you to recharge your energy. It makes sense, right? The gift that you have right now is learning how to replenish your energy, because you get tired, you get overwhelmed, you do too much at a time. Okay, this is all about you going out there, filling up your soul with the sun, letting the sun energize you, spending time in nature, taking in that breath while sun gazing. This is a source of energy for you. The more you practice this, the more you replenish your body. That's what Spirit is saying. I feel like a lot of you already know that you naturally have a connection to the sun and the spirit of the sun, and that is what replenishes you. You already know that you need to spend time in the sun. So this is the gift for you, because not everybody is affected on a higher level on using the energies of the sun. Okay, you have to understand that some people get depleted by the sun. Some people cannot connect with the spirits of the sun because they are not that close to the sun. You know, it's like, who does the sun favors more? Is it the sun's children or the sun's friends? So see yourself as the child of the sun, and you understand what I mean. You have a special connection to the sun, so use the sun to your advantage, because the sun is there for everybody, but the sun has its own children. And I want to say that you Aries are one of the people that actually are the children of the sun, that can benefit from the energy and the vibration of sun gazing. to replenish your energy, because you put out so much energy, so you need to replace it, and the sun is your source. Okay, so that's what I have to say about that. Let's look at the oracle message from Divine Goddess Isis for you to close out your spiritual ascension reading. I really like your reading, my Aries. What's the overall advice you have for the Aries Divine Goddess Mother Isis on their spiritual ascension path? What is going on their spiritual ascension path? Okay, thank you. Soul retrieval is still bringing the idea of the sun. The sun is the soul. That's what is making me feel. Deep soul healing with the goddess. So, you know, I didn't even see the healing aspect to this, but yes, obviously when you sun gaze, you are inviting in healing energy too. You know, but the sun is there to bring you healing, right, in moving on in your spiritual growth. So I feel like you are healing on the soul level by sun gazing. Let me see what the card also says, and then we'll close out your reading, my Aries. So for the soul retrieval, it's deep soul healing with the goddess Isis. Healing goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy and power, as well as the opening of gifts and soul abilities you did not know you had. So this is beautiful for you, my Aries. By you sun gazing and consciously visualizing, calling in all aspects of your soul that is lost through trauma, through doing the healing work, opening up your vulnerabilities and your wounds, you would heal yourself and bring also back all the powers of your soul from different lifetimes. What you developed, it will all come to you because you heal the trauma. You create space for new things, or things that are there that are being overshadowed by pain or traumatic experiences to emerge. So the sun gazing is so important for you, not just to replenish and bring you more energy, but to also bring back your healing abilities that's going to heal you, and also open up the new gifts or the old gifts that you've forgotten. I couldn't have ended your reading in a much better place. So you have spiritual gifts that are awaiting you, dependent on the fact that you heal certain pain. This is interesting. I like it. I would sun gaze if I were you and consciously do this work. So that's all that I have for you, my Aries collective, on your soul growth. I like it. I think it's great. I agree that it's happening for you, and I will definitely see you soon, my Aries collective. Thank you all so much for being here, and bye.